So today we are going to begin chapter number 2. The title of the chapter is Concept of Disparity. Now what is the meaning of disparity? We will understand. Okay. So what is the title of the chapter? Concept of Disparity. Okay. So what is the meaning of disparity? You can see on the slide I have given. It refers to a great difference that is unfair. So what is the meaning of disparity? Great difference. If two things are there will be huge difference, great difference between these two things. That is called as disparity. And that disparity is unfair. So the difference is unfair. Okay, so that we are going to learn. So what is this disparity? What are the various kinds of disparities are there? Because see, disparity based on social stratification, the gender disparity, disability disparity. Okay, like that, there are many kinds of disparities we will learn. So next is social stratification. The first point in this chapter is social stratification and inequality. So inequality का मतलब आप लोगों को पता है? You know the meaning of inequality? पता है ना? असमानता, inequality. Correct. So social stratification and inequality, both the things are connected to each other. Now what is this social stratification? To understand social stratification, we should know first what is stratification. ये stratification का मतलब पहले समझ लेते हैं. Now what is stratification? Let me zoom this. It is classification of something into different groups. क्या है? Suppose a society is there. You divide the society into different groups. So it is social stratification. Strata, पता है ना, levels होते, groups होते. That is called as strata. So what is social stratification? You divide the society into different groups. So that is called as social stratification. Okay, now the definition of social stratifications are given. Now what are the definition? The first definition is it is structured inequality. Social stratification के आप divide करते हो ना? So it is structure. You are dividing it structurally, properly, but inequality. It is inequality, structured inequality. The groups which are divided, those are not equal to each other. Structured inequality, which rates and ranks member of a society based on definite criterion. क्या करते हैं आप? सोसाइटी को डिवाइड कर रहे हो. ओके, यू आर you put the people of the society on different ranks. जो सोसाइटी में जो लोग है वो अलग अलग रैंक या फिर अलग अलग ग्रेड पे आप उनको डिवाइड कर रहे हो, ग्रुप बना रहे हो. That's why if you are putting the people, or if you are considering the people as having the higher ranks or having the higher caste, okay, so if you are thinking that there is higher caste, lower caste, then both the castes are equal to each other. Are they equal? Are they equal? Higher and lower caste, are they equal? Equal है. I have used the words higher and lower. Even upper class, middle class, lower class. 3 different classes are there. You have given the ranks to them. आपने क्या दिया? Rank दिया. ये higher class है, ये middle class लोग हैं, ये lower class लोग हैं. आपने क्या किया? एक hierarchy दी ना. Somebody is at the top, then middle, then lowest level. Correct? So you have put the people from the society in these different ranks. You have given them these labels, ranks. That's why there is inequality. And this is called as social stratification. It is the structured inequality which rates and ranks members of a society based on definite criteria. Criteria can be different. Criteria can be your caste. Criterion can be your class. Even one more is there. Okay. Another definition. But because of this social stratification, there is limitation to access of power, opportunities, privileges and wealth. और ये आपने सोशल स्ट्रेटिफिकेशन कर दिया ना, सोसाइटी को डिवाइड कर दिया बेस्ड ऑन रैंक्स और अदर क्राइटेरियन। तो उसके वजह से क्या होता है, जो अलग अलग रैंक में गए लोग या फिर कास्ट में गए, अगर आप कंसिडर करें कास्ट तो अलग कास्ट हो गई उनकी, क्लास कंसिडर करें तो अलग क्लास में गए, तो उनको जो पावर है, अथॉरिटी है, वेल्थ है, प्रिविलेजेस है, अपॉर्चुनिटीज मिलते हैं, वो रिस्ट्रिक्शंस आ जाते हैं उसमें। अगर हायर क्लास है, कास्ट है, उनको अपॉर्चुनिटीज ज्यादा थे। आई एम टॉकिंग अबाउट द ओल्ड एज, okay, not now, because nowadays because of reservation, even the backward caste people, they are getting many opportunities in the society. But in the earlier era, before independence, it was very difficult for the people to get the opportunity. They even did not get the education. उनके एजुकेशन का भी राइट नहीं था। ओके, तो अपॉर्चुनिटीज, प्रिविलेजेस, वेल्थ भी एक्युमुलेट नहीं कर पाते थे लोग वो, करेक्ट। सो देयर वाज सर्टेन लिमिटेशन बेस्ड ऑन द क्राइटेरिया टू व्हिच कास्ट यू बिलोंग। बेस्ड ऑन दैट देयर वर सर्टेन लिमिटेशन, क्या अपॉर्चुनिटीज मिलेंगे, क्या फैसिलिटीज मिलेंगे, कितना वेल्थ आप एक्युमुलेट करते हो, एंड सो ऑन। इट इज डिफिकल्ट। वी विल गो टू द नेक्स्ट डेफिनेशन। Gisbert defines social stratification as the division of society into permanent groups. ये गिस्बर्ट क्या डिफाइन करता है सोशल स्ट्रेटिफिकेशन को? सोसाइटी को आप डिवाइड करते हो परमानेंट ग्रुप में। Those groups are permanent. That word is very important. You divide the society into permanent groups. Okay. And these are linked with each other by the relationship of superiority and inferiority. So some of the groups in the society will be superior, some of the groups will be inferior. So they have the relationship between them that some of them are superior, some of them are inferior. So that relationship exists in that society. So when you divide the society into groups, you are making a divide between two groups, superior and inferior. Okay, understood this? Gisbert का definition समझ में आ गया? It is easy. Earlier one, it was a bit difficult. Then the last one is very easy. Social stratification refers to society's categorization of its people into groups. In simple terms, you divide the society into groups, use that word. Okay, it will be easier for you to write in the exam. Don't follow the words as it is. You can make certain modification. Gisbert, अगर गिस्बर्ट की definition लिख रहे हो तो उसमें modification allow नहीं है, because it is the definition given by the person, by the scholar. You can't make modification. But the third one, the first one, you can make modification. So what is social stratification? It is division of people, or you divide the society into groups based on socio-economic factors. Socio-economic factors के ऊपर आप क्या करते हो? Groups divide कर रहे हो. Socio factor caste, economic class. That's why both the words have been used together. Socio-economic factors. Socio is related to the caste. Economic is related to the class. Okay, so the society can be divided as per the caste, as per the class. So when you divide the society into groups by considering the socio-economic factors such as wealth, income, race, even race is there. In India, there is caste. Okay, whereas in America, there is race. In Western countries, the concept of race is there. In our society, Indian society, there is caste. We don't have race factor here. So race, caste, ethnicity, social status, derived power, occupation, and so on. So these are certain socio-economic factors based on, you can divide the society into different groups. So when you divide the society by considering the socio-economic factor, it is called as social stratification. समझ में आ गया? Social stratification क्या करते हो आप? सोसाइटी का डिवाइड कर रहे हो. You are dividing the society into different groups by considering socio-economic factors. This is the simple definition of social stratification. Understood or not? Yes or no? Do not take any kind of fear because you watch me, so you might think that मैम को कैसे बताए, समझ में नहीं आया है. So don't consider that. Please let me know if you have not understood. Yes or no? समझ में आया या नहीं? Yes, no? Shall we move ahead? Okay. So there are certain types of social stratification. Social stratification के 3 types हैं. So the first is based on caste system. जो हम लोगों ने देखा ना, socio-economic factors. So the first is social factor, that is caste system. So based on caste system, the society is divided into groups. Okay, caste के हिसाब से society का division हो गया groups में. That is caste, social stratification based on caste system. The caste system as a form of social stratification is peculiar to India. This line is very important for your objective type question. The word peculiar is very important. You should remember. Peculiar का मतलब क्या है? That is found only in India. Okay. It is nowhere else found. Caste system कहीं पे भी आपको नहीं मिलेगा world में. It is found only in India. So caste system as a form of social stratification, you are dividing the society into groups. So that form of social stratification is found only in India. Caste system is an integral part of traditional Hindu social organization. A traditional Hindu social organization है, Hindu society, उसमें caste system was there. And the caste system is the rigid form of social stratification. Rigid है ना? Is it dynamic? Move कर सकते हैं upward, downward. Social mobilization is possible. Caste system में एक caste है आपकी, अब change करके दूसरे caste में जा सकते हैं. Is it possible? No. Social mobilization is not possible in this kind of social stratification. That's why it is a rigid form of stratification and which is based on heredity status. Heredity का मतलब कि आपके parents को आपको आता है ना, heredity. So the caste is given to the child by the parents only. So whichever caste the parents have, the same caste the child will have. Okay, so it is rigid and it is a stratification based on heredity status. Traditional occupation. So each caste, they were having the traditional occupation. उनका जो occupation था, वही वो सालों तक वही occupation, मतलब व्यवसाय, वो जो कोई भी चीज वही करते थे. And all the generations they used to do the same occupation. सभी generation same occupation में ही थे. अगर लोहार है तो वही सभी वो उसकी जनरेशन वही काम करते हैं. ठीक है. अगर फार्मर है तो फार्मर के उसके चिल्ड्रन वो सभी लोग वही सालों तक वही ऑक्यूपेशन वो कंटिन्यू करेंगे. कोई व्यापारी है तो वो कंटिन्यू करेगा. ओके, सो दिस सोशल स्ट्रैटिफिकेशन इज बेस्ड ऑन हेरिडिटी स्टेटस which is transferred from parents to the children. Traditional occupation, the same occupation for years, many generations were doing, and it will be followed by other generations, by the people, by the children of the next generation. And restrictions on social relationship. There were certain restrictions on social relationship. The way you develop the relationship with other people, there were certain restrictions. Okay, so the lower caste people were not allowed to go and enter the house of the upper caste people in the past, not now. अभी ये बिल्कुल भी आप लोगों को नहीं दिखेगा. We have got a many at a certain level we have got a lot diluted. जो earlier था ना, बहुत concentrated caste system था. If we talk in the chemical way, in the terminology, chemical terminology, बहुत था caste system. लेकिन अबे after independence, many changes took place because of reservation, because of education. People started realizing that in the people belonging to that caste, they started realizing we have been discriminated for years, and it is injustice done to us. They realized that which kind of injustice they were suffering through. And even other people, when they got education, they realized that they are doing injustice to these people. So it happened in both the ways. And thus, nowadays, we can't find it much, especially in the cities, in the urban area, whereas maybe in certain villages, still they may be following it. I don't have any idea. But it may be there, but not the way it was followed in the past. The caste system, there was in the caste system, we have seen this Varna system, correct? There were 4 Varnas in the caste system. कैसे society divide हुआ था caste में? ये पढ़ा है ना हम लोगों ने? There were 4 Varnas. As per that, the society was divided. कौन कौन था? Brahmins, Kshatriya, Vaishya and Shudra. Correct. तो ब्राह्मण कौन थे? कौन कौन लोग ब्राह्मण कैटेगरी कास्ट में आते थे? सो द पीपल हु वर रिलीजियस प्रीचर्स थे, पुजारी वगैरह हम लोग बोलते हैं ना, रिलीजियस प्रीचर्स, स्कॉलर्स, after date of birth is 6/12/2002 date, after 18 complete हुआ वैक्सीनेशन है। Let's see. फुलवाड़ी है ना? नहीं दिया आपने वैक्सीनेशन? नहीं दिया। आपके मोबाइल में होगा ना, मेरे को व्हाट्सएप करो। आपने खाली कंसेंट फॉर्म दिया बेटा। कंसेंट फॉर्म इट इज देयर, कंसेंट इज देयर, वैक्सीनेशन इज नॉट देयर। वो कंफर्म करो, पहले तो दिखा हुआ, उसके बिना यू कैन नॉट एंटर। ये बच्चे को लगा कंफर्म करो। हाँ, मैंने आज जो बच्चे लेके आए उनका ले लिया है। मैम ये चेक करना पड़ेगा हम लोगों को, ये इनका एज चेक करना पड़ेगा। ये चेक है, ये भी चेक करें उसको। कहाँ पे लिखा हुआ है? लास्ट टाइम सेंड मी व्हाट्सएप। So I was talking about the caste system. The society in the past was divided into into 4 categories, 4 castes: Brahmin, Kshatriya, Vaishya and Shudra. Okay. So from the society, who were the people? Those were having the Brahmin caste. Society में कौन से लोगों का caste Brahmin caste था? Religious preachers, जो पुजारी थे या फिर जो ये सभी चीजें मतलब पूजा वगैरह सभी जो करते थे, वो सभी लोग रिलीजियस प्रीचर्स थे, and those were there in the Brahmin caste. Second, scholars, सभी जो scholars थे, scholars का मतलब पता है ना? Do you know the meaning of scholars? See, this question I have to ask because we have seen the students who don't know the basic words, their meaning. That's why I every time ask, do you know this meaning? Because most of the time when I receive the messages on WhatsApp, I just wonder because the students are not able to understand simple message. The WhatsApp में message डालते हो, again they will put a whole range of messages. इतना messages डालते हैं कि उनको एक मेरी simple line समझ में नहीं आती. So this is what the issue. Okay, let it be. Scholars, teachers, सभी जो टीचर्स थे, पता है ना, पहले गुरुकुल रहता था. ओके, गुरुकुल मतलब the students, Kshatriyas and Brahmins, they used to go to the gurus and they used to stay there and they used to learn the things from the guru. Okay, so the teachers and the like were there in the Brahmin caste. Second, Kshatriya. Kshatriya कौन कौन थे? Rulers, मतलब kings. Then administrators, सभी जो उसके ministers रहते थे kings के, all the administrators and warriors. Warriors means the knights, soldiers. Those were Kshatriyas. Then Vaishya, money lenders, artisans, traders and the like were the Vaishya and the Shudra were the workers. सोसाइटी में जो भी काम करना है ये वर्कर्स लेबरर के जैसे काम करते थे. ओके. Now there are certain characteristics of caste. अगर कास्ट सिस्टम हम लोग देखते हैं तो कास्ट के कुछ तो अलग ही फीचर्स हैं, कैरेक्टरिस्टिक्स है. Now what is that? The first is hierarchy. Hierarchy का मतलब क्या है? You put the people on the different levels and you give them rank. लेवल पे रखते हो, अलग अलग लेवल से. On the top the higher person, next the lower person, subordinate, like that there are different levels in the hierarchy. And in the caste system or in the caste, in this structure, upper caste, middle class and lower caste people were there. Okay, so who were there in the upper caste? Brahmins and Kshatriya. Brahmins were at the top, then Kshatriya, then Shudra and then Vaishya. So that hierarchy was there. Then heredity. Heredity का मतलब मैंने अभी explain किया. Okay, so the caste of parents were transferred to their children. So that is heredity. Then endogamous group. This is important. You should refer. Endogamous का मतलब क्या है? The people belonging to that caste, they should marry within the caste only. Inter-caste marriages were not allowed. Nowadays, we all are doing it. Inter-caste marriages. Inter मतलब दो अलग-अलग caste है, दो अलग caste के लोग marriage करते हैं अभी. Earlier, it was not possible. So that is endogamous group. Next, traditional occupation. The people belonging to particular caste, they follow certain occupation, and that was handed over to other generation. So from one generation to the next generation, like that, it was followed by many generations. And then there was a concept of pollution, theory of pollution. Okay, now who used to pollute the people? कौन pollute करता होगा लोगों को? That was their theory. It's not mine theory. कौन pollute करता होगा लोगों को? Which caste? Shudras. So the upper caste people, they used to think that if they will get touched by the Shudras, they will get polluted. वो pollute हो जाएंगे. Okay, pollute मतलब impure, correct. तो उसके लिए वो क्या करते थे? गंगा जल छिड़को, ये पूजा करो, वो पूजा करो. So I have seen one movie. It is a Marathi movie. In that there is a well, common well. गांव की एक well थी. तो वो the boy was new to the village. वो क्या था? नया था वो गांव में. He had come to meet to his relatives, and it was 12 o'clock or maybe afternoon, and it was a lot of heat was there on that day. So what he does, he enters into that well, he takes bath, and he comes out. So the people started asking him, what's your caste? कौन से caste के हो आप? So he told that I am. So it is not now. It used to happen earlier. Okay, so that was picturized in that picture cinema, in that movie. So he told, I have come to meet these people. So he went to his home. Okay. ठीक है. So I was telling you that. So he went to meet his relatives, but all the people, the upper caste people, they gathered together and they had a discussion and they went to that person's home. जिसके घर पे वो गया था ना, तो उसके घर पे सभी लोग चले गए कि ये तुम्हारे बच्चे ने ये पूरा पोल्यूट कर दिया पानी, इसने नहा लिया, उसमें वो पानी पोल्यूट हो गया, अभी ये प्यूरिफाई करना पड़ेगा, होम करना पड़ेगा, ये करना पड़ेगा, उसका पैसा कौन देगा? So like that they started fighting with that person. They started literally beating the person. उसने पूरा पीट दिया, उसके रिलेटिव को ही मार डाला. मतलब मारा मतलब kill, they did not kill, but पूरा उसको पीट दिया उन लोगों ने. So like that the system was there in the past. Okay, so the theory of pollution was there. If a person belongs to the Shudra category, He was not allowed to even touch to the articles. घर पे कोई चीज है उसको भी टच नहीं करना है. रोड से भी चलते थे तो पीछे एक झाड़ू लटका हुआ होता था, जैसे आगे जाएंगे वो झाड़ू पीछे क्लीन करता जाएगा, so that even the footprints may not be there on the path. Okay, so that kind of rigid caste social stratification was there in the earlier say period in India. Okay, so the concept of purity and pollution was there. Pure कैसे करते थे, गंगा जल होम हवन वो सभी करके वो लोग they had the concept that if you do so these things then you will get pure. Okay, next is class system. Second form of social stratification is class system. So class system is universal in nature. Caste system is peculiar to India only, whereas class system is universal in nature. Universal मतलब सभी जगह पाया जाता है. All over the world class system exists. सभी जगह सभी देशों में आपको ये class system पाया जाएगा. Okay. Class system refers to the classification of individuals based on their economic position in the society. उनकी इकोनॉमिक पोजीशन जो है, उनका वेल्थ, उनकी प्रॉपर्टी, उसके हिसाब से उनका सोसाइटी में पोजीशन रैंकिंग होता है. So you divide the society considering this economic factor. You divide the society into upper class, middle class and lower class. Correct? Understood this? समझ में आ गया class system? It is easy. Class system is easy. Based on your economic condition, you divide the society into 3 different classes. See, even these classes can be subdivided. ये जो classes है, वो उसमें भी subdivision हो सकता है. अगर upper class है, upper class, upper middle class, lower upper class, like that they are subdivided. So in upper class there are aristocrats. मतलब बहुत ही रिच है, जैसे टाटा है, अंबानी है, बहुत ही रिच है. अपर क्लास में और भी लोग आते हैं, बट दे मे नॉट बी दैट मच रिच कंपेयर टू अंबानी एंड टाटा. सो दोज अपर क्लासेस और दोज क्लासेस, मेन क्लासेस आर अगेन डिवाइडेड इनटू सब क्लासेस. नेक्स्ट, इकोनॉमिक पोजीशन, इकोनॉमिक अचीवमेंट इज द मेजर फैक्टर टू डिटरमाइन द क्लास. ये इंपॉर्टेंट है. क्या जरूरी है, कौन सा फैक्टर है ये क्लास डिटरमाइन करने के लिए? इकोनॉमिक कंडीशन और पोजीशन ऑफ द पर्सन एंड इकोनॉमिक अचीवमेंट. जो आप ग्रोथ करते हो, इकोनॉमिक ग्रोथ जो करते हो, पैसा जितना कमाते हो, उसके हिसाब से आपका ये आप वो फैक्टर में या फिर वो क्लास में आप फिक्स होते हो. बट इन क्लास सिस्टम सोशल मोबिलाइजेशन इज पॉसिबल. ये सोशल मोबिलाइजेशन पढ़ा था हम लोगों ने लास्ट टाइम. क्या है सोशल मोबिलाइजेशन? मूवमेंट ऑफ पर्सन फ्रॉम वन क्लास टू अनदर क्लास, दैट इज कॉल्ड एज सोशल मोबिलाइजेशन. इज इट पॉसिबल? आप कर सकते हो? सोशल मोबिलाइजेशन इज पॉसिबल? यस और नो? होता ही है नहीं? एक क्लास से आप दूसरे क्लास में जा सकते हो. आई एम नॉट टॉकिंग कास्ट, आई एम टॉकिंग क्लास. जा सकते हैं या नहीं? जा सकते हैं. करेक्ट. कैसे जा सकते हैं? कैसे जा सकते हैं? बोलो. यू आर देयर टू स्पीक इन द क्लास. व्हाट इज द फैक्टर दैट डिफाइंस द क्लास? कौन सा फैक्टर है? इकोनॉमिक फैक्टर है ना. करेक्ट. तो इकोनॉमिक फैक्टर अगर रिस्पॉन्सिबल है फॉर getting that particular class, then it is the factor to change the class. वही फैक्टर है ना. आप क्लास चेंज कर सकते हो. आज आप गरीब हो या फिर आज आप अपर क्लास हो, आप मतलब दिवाला निकल गया, आप मिडिल क्लास में भी आ सकते हो. करेक्ट. लेकिन लोअर कास्ट में हो, ज्यादा पढ़ाई की, ज्यादा मेहनत की, हार्डवर्क किया, अच्छी पढ़ाई कर दी, तो अपर मिडिल क्लास में, अपर क्लास में भी आप जा सकते हो. जा सकते हैं या नहीं? Yes. So social mobilization is possible, but this is not possible in the caste system. Caste system में ये possible नहीं है. आप कास्ट चेंज नहीं कर सकते, क्लास कैन बी चेंज्ड। एंड एक्सोगैमस ग्रुप्स, क्लास सिस्टम में एक्सोगैमस ग्रुप है। नाउ व्हाट इज दिस एक्सोगैमस? एक्सोगैमस का मतलब, endogamous मतलब within that caste only, within that group only you have to marry. Okay, exogamous means a person can marry another person who does belong to other class. आपका अपर क्लास है, मिडिल क्लास के लोग, मिडिल क्लास के बंदे के साथ या फिर लड़की के साथ आप मैरिज कर सकते हो ना। आई एम नॉट टॉकिंग अबाउट कास्ट, कास्ट नहीं, क्लास, अपर क्लास, मिडिल क्लास एंड लोअर। If you belong to upper class, you can marry a person who belongs to middle class, lower class. You can. So these groups are exogamous in nature. Doesn't matter which class you have, you can marry the person who has another class. वैसे caste system में है? Is it there in the caste system? No, it is not there. And classes divided on the basis of economic classification can be upper income class, middle class and lower income class. Okay, now next is estate system. Estate system is not there in India. हमारे इसमें इंडिया में नहीं था estate system. It is a form of stratification which existed in Europe. कहाँ पे पाया जाता था ये? यूरोप में. In which age? In the Middle Ages, between 476 AD to 1450 AD. Okay, ये period में ये estate system was there in Europe. This is important for an objective type question. कहाँ पे ये peculiar था? कहाँ पे peculiar था ये? यूरोप में था. Correct? And estate system, it refers to classification of individuals based on ownership, occupation and hereditary status. तो जैसे इंडिया में कास्ट सिस्टम था, वैसे यूरोप में estate सिस्टम था. तो वो कैसे डिवाइड करते थे लोगों को, सोसाइटी को? The factors were ownership. आप किस किस चीज के ओनर हो, कितना बड़ा घर है, कितना छोटा घर है, या फिर ऑक्यूपेशन, आपको ऑक्यूपेशन क्या है वो नीचे दिया गया है. ऑक्यूपेशन का ना मैं एक्सप्लेन करती हूँ आपको. ऑक्यूपेशन और हेरिडिटी स्टेटस, आपके पेरेंट्स से आपको कौन सा स्टेटस मिला है? हेरिडिटी स्टेटस होता है ना. आपके पेरेंट्स का जो स्टेटस होगा, द सेम स्टेटस यू मे बी हैविंग इन द सोसाइटी. So based on heredity status, occupation, ownership, this estate system was done. Now estate system consisted 4 groups. जैसे हमारे में वर्ण सिस्टम में 4 वर्ण थे, वैसे estate system में 4 categories were there. कौन कौन से है? क्लर्जी, द क्लर्जी. ये क्लर्जी कौन है? These are religious preachers and they used to do the religious duties. ये क्लर्जी लोग कौन है? रिलीजियस प्रीचर. जैसे हमारे इसमें ब्राह्मण्स है ना, वैसे ही उनके इसमें ये क्लर्जी रहते हैं, बिकॉज दे आर क्रिश्चियंस. तो उनके उसमें क्या है? क्लर्जी है. एंड वो क्या काम करते थे? रिलीजियस प्रीचिंग का काम करते थे, लोगों को धर्म के बारे में बताना, उनको सही राह दिखाना. लाइक दैट दे यूज्ड टू डू. एंड दे यूज्ड टू परफॉर्म रिलीजियस ड्यूटीज. दे एंजॉयड प्रेस्टीज एंड दे ओन्ड अ लार्ज अमाउंट ऑफ लैंड. बहुत बड़ा लैंड उनको मिलता था, बिकॉज दे वर क्लर्जी. स्टेट भी उनकी थी, प्रेस्टीज भी मिलता था उन लोगों को. एंड दे गॉट रिस्पेक्ट फ्रॉम द अदर मेंबर्स ऑफ द सोसाइटी. सोसाइटी के बाकी के लोग उनको बहुत रिस्पेक्ट देते थे. सो क्लर्जीज वेर एट द टॉप. देन द एरिस्टोक्रेट्स और द फ्यूडल लॉर्ड्स. सेकेंड क्या है? एरिस्टोक्रेट्स है या फिर फ्यूडल लॉर्ड्स है. एरिस्टोक्रेट में जाता है रॉयल पीपल. रॉयल पीपल कौन है? किंग्स एंड क्वींस. Those were aristocrats. And feudal lords जो लैंड ओनर थे, बड़े बड़े लैंड ओनर थे ना, स्टेट्समैन थे. So those were feudal lords and they enjoyed the heredity status. उनका पेरेंट्स का जो कोई भी है वो स्टेटस सेम was transferred to them. and wealth was concentrated in their hands. ये जो aristocrats है, feudal lords है, उनके हाथ में पूरा wealth था. बाकी के लोग, see, clergies were wealthy, aristocrats and the feudal lords were wealthy. Then merchants and craftsmen. The merchants, they used to do the business and related activities, and craftsmen, they undertook the particular craft. कोई भी craft है, and those things they used to do. And the last is serf. जैसे हमारे में है शूद्र, वैसे वहां पे क्या था? सर्फ. Now who are the serf? Don't tell me serf excel. It is not. It is serf. What are the serf? Who are the serfs? They were legally tied to the land of landlord. जो feudal landlord थे ना, lord थे, तो ये लीगली वो उनको परचेस करते थे. लीगली वो उनके थे क्या? स्लेव्स थे. These were the slaves, similar to slave. Okay, the landlords used to give certain money to them, and legally they were bound to work on that particular land. वही लैंड पे उनको काम करना है. जितने सालों तक उनका वो जो लीगली जो कोई भी डॉक्यूमेंट है, उतने सालों तक उनको वहीं पे काम करना. And they were just exploited by the feudal lords. जो lords थे ना, वो जमींदार थे, वो बहुत exploitation करते थे ये लोगों का. Okay, understood this estate system? समझ में आ गया आपको? Understood? Do you have any doubt? No doubt, nothing. Everything is clear? Okay, with this we will stop today. Tomorrow we will continue. Now let me show you. Tomorrow I'm going to talk about gender disparity, violence against women. So there are many points, interesting points are there. Many new things you are going to learn.